Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. We're back in the kitchen today. I'm going to take a few minutes to show you how I make my gluten-free air fryer fish. So I'm going to move the camera over here on the counter and let's get started. A couple reasons I like this recipe is it's pretty simple. It doesn't take a ton of time to prepare. It's something easy to do on a weeknight. Another thing I like about it is it doesn't make your entire house smell like fish. So tonight I just grabbed a couple tilapia fillets from Hy-Vee. Just open up the package. When I open it up, I wipe off one side of the paper. And I actually just towel dry the two fillets. Turn them over so I can do the other side. And I actually just cut the fillets in half, cut the two fillets apart. And I actually prefer to come back and cut all of the fillets in half the other way also. And then while I'm doing that, I set the air fryer to 425. Turn that on so it can start to preheat. Once I towel dried the fish, I spray on some non-stick olive oil spray. Then I add a little bit of Old Bay seasoning to it. I just dust it. And then I get these Char gluten-free breadcrumbs. They sell them in the gluten-free aisle at Hy-Vee. I'm sure other grocery stores sell them also. And I just go back and dust the fish with that. After I spray or dust the breadcrumbs on it, I spray it with olive oil spray again. And I just take a fork and flip each piece over. And I repeat the same thing, olive oil spray first. And then Old Bay seasoning. Gluten-free breadcrumbs. Take everything in the paper and shake it up a little bit. It helps me get the side seasoning breadcrumbs on the sides of the fillets. And I just take them off, set them on a wire rack. I like to put the thinner pieces of fish toward the front. I know that my air fryer cooks a little hotter in the back than it does in the front. So. And then I also take a little bit of the crumbs in the paper and just add them to the top. And then I cook the fish for about 15 minutes at 425 in the air fryer. That seems to get it about the right doneness, the way I like it, a little crispy on the outside. And it's also the same cooking time for these extra crispy fast food fries. I'm going to throw a few of those on, put those toward the back of the air fryer. And really, if you're doing this like this, it only preps only a few minutes, so maybe takes 30 minutes total to make dinner. So. Add some salt to the fries. Just add a little bit of garlic salt to the top of the fish. And that's basically it. Just put it in the air fryer. While the fish is cooking, I also make my own tartar sauce. Use about a tablespoon of mayo, a big tablespoon of mayo. About a teaspoon of dill relish. I prefer dill relish over sweet relish. I'm not really a huge fan of sweet relish. And I like to use this Dijon mustard, Emerald's Dijon mustard. Put about a teaspoon of that in there. Just mix that up with a fork. Once I have everything mixed up pretty decent, I add a little bit of garlic salt. Dill weed. Parsley. And then I also like to add a little bit of pepper, just fresh ground pepper to mine. Just go back and mix it all up again. Makes a pretty quick, pretty easy dill flavored tartar sauce. While I was mixing up the tartar sauce, I turned the burner on this little skillet so I could saute some veggies. I just blanched off some broccoli and cauliflower. It was just a bag of frozen broccoli and cauliflower. I put it in the microwave for about 10 minutes just to soften it a little bit. Just add a little olive oil till it covers the bottom of the pan. And just let that heat up. I really like this Good and Gather salt-free original seasoning on my veggies. It gives a little bit of spice to them. There's some pepper and onion in it. And then I also add a little bit of the Old Bay seasoning, so it kind of ties in with the seasoning that's on the fish, and a little bit of garlic salt to it. All I did was drain the water off the veggies. I just stir everything up. Once I add the veggies, I just toss them a little bit to try and get some olive oil on all of them. It also helps spread out the seasoning a little bit more evenly. And I just spread them out as much as I can. I have the burner set on pretty high. It's about 8 right now, so just trying to get them a little brown. And I let the veggies cook for about 2 or 3 minutes and just flip them over. Add a little country crock margarine. I'm at about the 15-minute mark. The timer's about to go off on the air fryer, so I'm going to pull the fish and fries out. And there's what it looks like on the plate when you get finished. It's maybe 30 minutes total to make dinner. That includes the 10 minutes that I blanched the veggies in the microwave first. Really, from seasoning the fish to finished product, it only takes about 20 minutes. It takes 15 minutes in the air fryer. But the reason I like to use tilapia is it has a little more body. It holds together a little better in the air fryer. It's a little firmer fish. I like a white fish. So hope you give it a try and see if you like it.